You've seen me rank every single character in Marvel Rivals. You've seen me talk about characters I want to come to the game. And you've also seen my gaming highlights. Well, maybe you haven't. Maybe this is your first video. If that's the case, hey, hello, how are you? Sit down, stay a while. I think that you might like some other videos if you like this one. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the 10 skins I just want to see come to the game. Some of these are just fun. I mean, they're all from the comics because I'm not a creative person and can't create my own skins. So this first one, Jeff and Deadpool got maid skins. Why can't frigging Gambit get a maid skin? Everyone wants this maid skin. You are holding out on money. This would get you the money you need. If these Jeff and Deadpool skins do well, they may do a maid skin. If they don't add it in 7.5, then they have to add it in Season 8. This next one, I don't read comics, so I don't know how different of a character this guy is, but Beta Ray Bill. I think he would be a great Thor skin. If there's anything that's totally majorly different that Beta Ray Bill does that Thor doesn't, then cool. Like, Miles Morales should definitely be his own character than Spider-Man, because he has at least invisibility and electricity powers. Like, Miles Morales can be his own character. Beta Ray Bill, I don't know if he's any different than Thor. Maybe he doesn't have lightning powers. I just don't see a difference. But, like, they can give him different voice lines even, like Lady Loki. This next one, I think it would just be a little fun, because Venom mains are just Spider-Man mains, but as vanguards. I would like to see a Spider-Man colored Venom skin. I think that would be kind of cool. And maybe recolors, I don't know. I just say recolors because the Penny Parker legendary skin that came out in the Season 7 Battle Pass, I really like the blue and red version of that. So, yeah, giving them a Spider-Man skin would be legendary. Maybe a little bit confusing, but... And like I said for Beta Ray Bill, I'm not a comic books fan, but I do know that Old Man Logan is such a iconic comic book that it would be another missed opportunity if they never add Old Man Logan. For the Wolverine mains especially, because Wolverine mains, the only Wolverine skins that they like are Patch and then like the Weapon X, like the weird one that came out in like one of the battle passes that's all red and black. Just give them Old Man Logan and you'll make the Wolverine mains happy. There might be another skin that they like too. I just don't play Wolverine, so. This next one, every person that plays this character wants this skin. So, you know, Cloak and Dagger. They're one character, but they're two people. And like 1,000% of people that play Cloak and Dagger want the color swap. I don't know how they'll do that. Maybe it'll maybe be a legendary, and when Cloak fades, it's like slightly white. Yeah, I don't know. And then the dagger throws is like partially black, or they can just totally person swap it in general. That would be really cool. Like you get Cloak throwing daggers and healing people, and then you get Dagger hurting and blinding people. So yeah, I don't know. They can do something like that, and then they can change the voice lines a little bit too, but just have the actor say the end of the person's lines. This next one. My first introduction to it was from Spider-Man 2. It's the Arachnite. I don't know comics, I just know characters. If Arachnite is more of a Spider-Man character, that would be cool. But if Arachnite is more of a Moon Knight character, I would love for him to be a Moon Knight skin. I love Moon Knight. Moon Knight was like my third, fourth lord. I just want him to be a Moon Knight skin. That's all I care about. If he's a Spider-Man skin, I won't be mad. But if he's a freaking Moon Knight skin, I would be through the roof. These next two are for the same character because he needs more skins. His last skin was all the way back in Season 4, I believe. These two skins are for Hulk. The first one is Hulk Buster. Now, stay with me. How is the other forms going to work? Allow me to explain. Bruce, just a generic Bruce. 2, when he becomes the Hulk, he like gets lifted up, and or like the suit starts to morph around him and he gets lifted up, into the Hulkbuster suit. And then Monster Hulk form, Hulk bursts through at some parts. Like his fist comes out on one side, but his fist doesn't come out on the other side. His shoulder comes out, his head like shatters. So I think that would look cool. I think that would be legendary. I don't know. But then also, the lore would say that it's some sort of nanotech, so that when he goes back, like it fixes itself and goes back to his belt when he gets defeated. Instead of I'm hulking out, he would be like, I'm suiting up. Something like that. You know, that'd be cool. If you don't think so, feel free to tell me down below. Now, Thing got a Fear Itself skin. There are other characters in Fear Itself that also got mutated or possessed by the weapons. But those people aren't in the game yet. Who is in the game? Hulk. So just give Hulk his Fear Itself outfit, skin thing. And that would be cool. Hulk mains deserve cooler and better skins. I'm not saying that the other skins were terrible. I'm just saying he deserves more skins. And so those are two skins that you could put into the game. One being legendary. Going back to the Spider-Man Insomniac games, Black Cat is the most recent hero in Marvel Rivals. And this is the only one that's not a comic. One skin that Spider-Man has is from the Insomniac games. So I wouldn't put it past the game devs to put Insomniac Catwoman into the game eventually. It's probably not going to be out at drop or even in the next season. She's like looking good in the trailer, so I wouldn't put it past the devs for giving her 1,000 skins as well with like Invisible Woman, Luna Snow, and Psylocke. So the Insomniac costume would just be one skin to the 1,000 she's about to get. I wanted to make this even. I was struggling to find the last one for this video. So yeah, that's why I didn't do one for every single character, because like I said, I'm not a creative person, so I can't create things or skins off the top of my head. I was just looking up cool Daredevil comic book looks, and I thought this one looked pretty cool. An armored Daredevil. I mean, he is already pretty much armored up, but this specific armored Daredevil, a lot of people on a Reddit say that they don't like it, but I do. I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, I'm not a Daredevil player, but I have all of his fucking skins. And for the flames for the Daredevil skin, make them silver, I guess, because you've already added color changing things to Daredevil anyway. So just making it silver would be kind of cool, I guess. Or just get rid of them in general like the Daredevil players want. So those are my 10 comic book skins I want to come to the game. What skins do you want to come to the game? Tell me down below. What skins did you not think are worthy of coming into the game? Tell me if Better Ray Bill is any different than Thor. If you like Marvel Rivals, please click this playlist right here to check out all of the Marvel Rivals related content, and then click over here for my most recent video. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. Peace.